While traveling can be extremely beneficial to our minds and bodies, it can also be costly. That's why I compiled a list of the cheapest places to visit. Even the most ambitious travel plans can be derailed by vexing taxes, exorbitant airline ticket prices, high lodging costs, and local travel expenses. However, you do not have to abandon your travel plans entirely because they are expensive. There are numerous low-cost options. Are you looking for the most beautiful places to visit at the most affordable prices? Then keep watching this video to learn about the best places to visit on a budget. Vietnam. Before visiting Vietnam, every traveler has certain expectations. And Vietnam may differ greatly from their home country. Vietnam has stunning mountain ranges and beautiful beaches. It also has a pleasant climate. While all of these aspects can be found elsewhere in the world, the best part of a trip to Vietnam is the local experience. In Vietnam, sticking to a budget will keep you around $20 USD per day. As a result, Vietnam is the most affordable destination for a vacation. Make a point of visiting the Golden Bridge, as shown here. Then there's the food. Vietnamese cuisine is popular all over the world. If you tried it, you'll understand why. With so many rich and complex flavors, it's hard not to crave. You can sit on the street and eat pho from a street food vendor alongside the locals. These are the kinds of moments that make me miss Vietnam the most. Despite the atrocities of the American War, Vietnam has evolved significantly over time. But one thing that hasn't changed is how friendly and welcoming the people are. Having said that, many scams occur in busy tourist areas, so be cautious. Pickpocketing, taxi scams, and money exchange vendors are all common. Thailand. Everyone seems to have a friend who has been to Thailand and hasn't stopped talking about it since they returned. Thailand is a popular destination for backpackers because of its idyllic islands, rich culture, and tasty cuisine. Thailand is also home to some of the world's most beautiful beaches and islands. One example is the well-known Maya Bay, which has served as the setting for numerous films. There's a large selection of cities that offer cheap living standards in Thailand, each city with its unique attributes. Chiang Mai is the cheapest place to travel to in the country. It's located in the north. It's a peaceful city with no high-rise buildings and plenty of green space. However, it still provides modern amenities throughout the city. Pattaya City is also enjoyable, as it is home to a metropolitan city and numerous beaches. There is something for everyone. Thailand has it all: city life, rainforest, and beaches to explore. The average daily cost in Thailand is $28 USD. That's such a low cost. There's a reason Thailand is a top choice for budget travelers. This makes Thailand one of the cheapest places to travel to. Turkey. Following the recent economic crisis, the local Turkish currency, the lira, has seen significant declines in recent years. Turkey has long been a low-cost destination, but with the economic downturn, it has become even more so. As a result, Turkey is one of the most affordable vacation destinations. A daily budget of $45 USD will cover everything you need here. Turkey, the world's most traveled country in 2021, has many beautiful cities to explore. The hustle and bustle of the capital, Istanbul is home to the Grand Bazaar. You can shop there for days with local vendors, offering just about anything and everything. While visiting, try the various doner, shawarma, and local Turkish dishes. When you've had enough of Istanbul, head to Bodrum to unwind. Bodrum is a seaside city that shares the Aegean Sea with Greece. It's very picturesque and has attributes quite similar to Positano in Italy, but at a fraction of the price. Last but not least, take a hot air balloon ride in the Cappadocia region. Have you seen photos of a rocky area with several hot air balloons on the internet? That is located in Cappadocia. Peru. Because of Machu Picchu, Peru is one of the most popular tourist destinations in South America. Peru not only has some of the oldest archaeological sites in the world, but nature as well. It's home to some of the most pristine jungles, mountains, and waterfalls in the world. If you enjoy hiking, this is the place you need to visit without a doubt. The Rainbow Mountains should not be missed. Peru ranks as the cheapest destination to travel to for transportation. Accommodations, on the other hand, don't seem to be as cheap as the transportation there. However, there are still some excellent value accommodations available in Peru. The locals in Peru are pretty friendly and welcoming, but I will advise you to be careful of taxi scams. Philippines. The Philippines used to rank top 3 for cheapest places to travel to, but over the years, it's become a more popular destination. Food prices for dining out in the Philippines have increased in the last 3 years. Cooking your own food in the Philippines, on the other hand, will save you a lot of money. That's because produce is cheap here. I've always been fascinated by the Philippines because the whole country is scattered with so many islands. My personal favorite is El Nido, Palawan, which is home to the world-famous El Nido Beach. Ferry rides tend to be around 4 to 7 USD per ride. Each island has an overwhelming number of beautiful beaches. The Philippines is ranked 5th in the world for most beautiful beaches. Aside from the beaches, my favorite aspect of visiting the Philippines is the people. Filipino people are the nicest nationality I've been around when traveling. I genuinely felt like I was home when visiting because of how welcoming the strangers were. Dorm hostels are everywhere here. Take advantage of this. They'll cost you around $5 USD per night. Costs can rise, but you can budget here if you want. This is why the Philippines ranks high on my list of the cheapest places to visit. Argentina. Like Turkey, Argentina has had a currency crisis over the last few years. With the financial crisis, it has become even more affordable to visit this culturally rich country. You can expect to spend as little as $25.37 USD per day if you budget here. But if you're not looking to be on a tight budget, expect to pay anywhere from $70 to $120 a day. This includes accommodations, food, and local transportation. Argentina, like Peru on our list, is well known for its great outdoors. The country's dynamic landscapes offer opportunities for skiing, ice climbing, rock climbing, and much more. But the best part of Argentina, in my opinion, is the food. The Argentinians are extremely passionate about their food, and it shows. Locals are big meat eaters. The national dish is asado, a large-scale barbecue with several cuts of meat over an open fire. Cuba. When compared to other Caribbean islands, Cuba is relatively inexpensive. It is, however, more expensive than in other Latin American countries such as Mexico and Central America. Because of the available currency, tourists will be charged tourist prices. On a tight budget, a day in Cuba will cost you around $35. Cuba is full of powdery beaches, great food, and vibrant colored buildings in Havana. Cuba also ranks as one of the safest countries for tourists to visit. Just don't criticize Fidel Castro when visiting. There are always deals to visit Cuba all year round regarding all-inclusive accommodations. Take advantage of these when looking to book your trip. Egypt. Besides being where the pyramids were built, Egypt doesn't seem to come to mind when thinking of a charming, affordable destination to visit. It is not the most affordable destination on our list, but it's still cheap. If you budget when visiting, $50 a day will cover all your expenses. Not too shabby, right? The capital of Cairo is full of things to do. Visit the famous Nile River and the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, or stroll the city center streets of Cairo day or night. Alexandria is a big city along the Mediterranean Sea with so much to do and stunning beaches. It's my favorite Egyptian city. Scams are something to keep in mind when visiting Egypt. Taxi and vendor scams are all too common in this city. Also, be cautious if you go to the pyramids. There are numerous tourist scams there, from camel rides to the ability to photograph something and tour scams. If you're a foreign woman traveling alone, I'd recommend going to Egypt with a man for safety reasons. Colombia. Colombia is a popular and reasonably priced tourist destination. If you're not staying in major hotels, accommodation is usually quite reasonable. Many markets sell cheap food, and buses are very affordable. If you want to spend more money on almost everything, avoid the chic neighborhoods of Medellin and Old Town Cartagena. If you stick to a budget, you can expect to spend $70 100 USD per day. This makes Colombia one of the cheapest places to travel to in the world for 2023. Lately, I've been reading about Colombia quite a bit. The big cities of Medellin and Bogota have been popping up on my feeds much more as of late. It makes sense given that the country is gradually establishing itself as a promising major tourist destination. Colombia, with its rainforest, unique ecosystems, and metropolitan cities, should be on your bucket list. Portugal. It amazes me how many people overlook Portugal when considering European vacation destinations. It is not only the most affordable large country to visit in Europe, but it also has fantastic food, great wine, and stunning natural beauty. It is less expensive to visit in the autumn. But if you want to see Portugal at its best, you must go in the summer. The average daily cost in Portugal is between $100 and $125 a day. Portugal has always been one of Europe's cheapest places to travel. Of course, visiting the capital, Lisbon, will cost you more. In the summer, I highly recommend visiting Lagos, Portugal. Not only is it the cheapest city on my list, but it also has some of the most beautiful beaches in Portugal. Having said that, I still recommend visiting the capital. The city is rich in culture, diverse cuisines, and visitors from all over the world. Croatia, which shares the Adriatic Sea with Italy, is one of the cheapest countries to visit in Europe. It is far less expensive to visit than Italy. With the local currency being the kuna instead of the euro, you will pay a fraction for things versus other European destinations. If you're looking to visit on a budget, it will cost you about $80 $140 per day. Croatian beaches are famous throughout the world for their powdery white sand, clear turquoise waters, and cliffside hills. Visit one of Croatia's many national parks, which are rich in natural beauty. I was particularly taken with the architecture of Old Town Dubrovnik. Even though it may not be cheap, Yacht Week in Dubrovnik is definitely on the bucket list. Assume you're looking for a European summer destination with charm, beautiful beaches, and a romantic setting, but don't want to strain your wallet. Despite being the last ranking country on my list of cheapest places to travel to, I still highly recommend you visit Croatia. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about the video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.